On the Rocks is brought to you by Elijah Craig Small Batch Bourbon.
Hello friends, Brent Holberson with Heaven Hill Brands, coming back to another version of On the Rocks here at the wonderful, fabulous Thunderbird here in Fountain Square. Today we got a couple great people here, Mr. Josh Gonzalez, the owner, and our Global Whiskey Ambassador, Bernie Lovers. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Couldn't be much better. One of my favorite bars to have a drink in, have some food in, and I'll tell you what, just in honor of Thunderbird, I bought a 1960 Thunderbird.
I hope I get a ride. Let's take a cruise around the block later.
And you're going to make an old fashioned with Elijah Craig, which is one of the fathers of bourbon. You know, they say that as the story goes, his barn burnt down, and he saved some of the barrels. He was still able to put bourbon in them, and that's one of the stories of how the charred barrel came to be.
Well, we'll talk about the story of the old fashioned, and we'll give you some Elijah Craig. Elijah Craig's one of our favorite products here. We always have a barrel or two that we've got from you guys in Heaven Hills. I mean, pretty much all we pour. So really simple cocktail, really beautiful drink. The great thing about the old fashioned, it doesn't require much. We need some bourbon,
right.
You need some sugar, you need some bitters. That's about it. And technically, you can kind of use whatever you want, but obviously we'll stick with the bourbon. Here, we're gonna use a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. Less sugar, the better, in my opinion. Give this the bourbon shine. We'll do 2 full ounces of the Elijah Craig.
Same family.
Same family. A couple dashes of Angostura bitters. Go heavy on the bitters. I like to use aggressive dashes. Kind of like you're hitting with a little Tabasco sauce.
Be a good name for a band.
Right?
Aggressive dashes.
We'll hit it with some ice here. And then we're just gonna stir.
Yeah, and that corn with the rye is going to make some nice spice, and with those bitters.
Really well balanced bourbon that I think it's definitely one of our favorites. And then last but not least, this is important too, is to sort of express that orange peel over the top. Those orange oils really going to bring out a lot of those citrus notes from the bourbon itself. Add some nice aromatics, really enhance the flavor of the old fashioned. And again, super simple drink, can't really mess it up.
And there's the old fashioned with Elijah Craig bourbon.
Thank you, my friend. One of my favorites. Thank you. Cheers. Outstanding. Come back and see us next time on the Rocks, and come join us here at Thunderbird. Cheers.